look right at you, baby. But here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number.
Mom, I hate this brick phone. I want a new one. All the cool kids in my school have smartphones. I don't want to be made fun of, and I want to hit up my friends and Facebook.
I know, sweetie, but I just don't want you to be getting addicted to all those silly apps and those things kids call memes. I don't want you getting the cancer in your brain from calling all your friends.
Hello all. What can I help you with today?
My little Jimmy wants a new cell phone, but I'm worried about him not socializing with others and becoming too attached to it.
I understand your apprehension towards new technology, but with new advancements in these wondrous things called apps, your child is able to connect to all of his friends all over the world. If anything, he'll be even more connected and active with his friends and loved ones. If you are worried about him becoming too attached to it, he can always just put it down and not use it.
Hey dude, I need to return this trash phone. They're all trash. It took my life and I want my freaking refund. But you can't give me a refund, can you? The real payment wasn't monetary. What you took away from me was my ability to connect, to grow, to meet others and live life, to find love, to start a family, to free me from this cage of insatiable emotion.
I am sorry, sir, but I can't give you a family or unlock your emotion cage. But I can offer you the newest phone complete with new emojis for only a few easy payments of $699.99. The tools that the phone provides you enables creativity in infinite forms of expression and increased problem solving as you explore what the App Store has to offer.
Isn't it also true that the phone allows you to browse the interwebs?
The interwebs of despair?
Well, actually, the connections that cell phones encourage us to have with those around us have actually been proven to be quite healthy in the long run. Socialization is a crucial part of leading a balanced and enjoyable life.
That's what I'm trying to tell her.
But what kind of connections are we really fostering with these technological traps, these black mirrors of deceit and disappointment? The socialization that the experts are referring to is face-to-face, not through a screen that will leave you with nothing more than brain tumors and infertility.
Mom, what's infertility?
I mean, it would be nice to have grandkids one day. And I sure wouldn't want Jimmy to sit on his phone in isolation all day. He might end up like lonely Uncle Phil.
But I like Uncle Phil. He lets me drive his Ferrari whenever I want, especially when my friends are there too.
He does what? You're only 16. But I did read that cell phones in the classroom actually help students like my little Jimmy be more engaged and motivated.
Exactly. Without these handy devices, students would never be able to maintain their focus on the teacher for more than a few minutes without dozing off.
Yeah, I take naps in class all the time.
Actually, studies show that screens in the classroom setting create more distractions for students. How are kids like Jimmy supposed to retain information if they have an addictive, app-filled machine in their pocket that's constantly vibrating and tempting them to text their superficial friends? That's not what education is supposed to look like.
But how am I going to get more followers on Insta if I'm not on the net? And dude, I'm like totally paying attention in school. I get hella B minuses.
Is that where you're going every Friday night? To the Insta? You're already extroverted and spend all day with your friends. You don't need to talk to them any more than necessary. What's next? Do you have a girlfriend you're not telling me about? You're supposed to be saving yourself for marriage.
For the last time, Mom, Insta is an app and girls have cooties. I heard that only if you score highly on an impulsivity scale that you get distracted. It's not like I'm that materialistic. Like, I only need my Xbox and my phone and my iPad and my Gucci sweats and maybe a Ferrari like Uncle Phil.
In an increasingly technologically driven society, having a phone is a near necessity, and classrooms are already integrating alternative modes of teaching such as smartboards and electronic textbooks. So in some cases, it's necessary to have technology. Later in life, when your son goes to college, he will have to interact with his peers online for creative projects such as skits or plays.
This is exhausting. I need to go home and drink a nice spinach smoothie, mindfully eat some Girl Scout cookies, and get a good night's sleep.
I see you've kept up to date with your empirically peer-reviewed articles on personal and mental health, and probably use the internet to research those topics.
Bro, it melts your brain from a psychological, emotional, and spiritual standpoint. You're setting yourself up for isolation, disdain, torment, and sadness. The cell phone is a symptom of a subtly declining social setting. During finals week, all I did was sit around and look at memes. I became one with the meme and flunked out. I even missed my dog's 21st birthday. We couldn't even get lit for the first legal time. I'm not a part of your system, man. Phones don't connect me to others. My dad is not a phone.
You do make good points. That's it. I've made a decision. Cell phones detract from Jimmy's development, and I want him to grow up being attentive to his studies and far away from Uncle Phil's depraved and debaucherous shell of a life. That is what you could be like with the phone. Unhealthy, antisocial, emotionally unstable, and impulsive. By the way, he sold his house to pay for the Ferrari. He lives in that car now.
Ugh, fine. Uncle Phil is kind of a deadbeat. If I'm gonna get a tumor, it'll probably be from me always smoking with my girlfriend Jane. She ordered some vapes over the internet.
I thought Jane was just a friend. The internet is a bad influence. That's it, Jimmy. We're going home and you're getting a whooping.
You know what? I think that college kid might have been right. Cell phones are overrated. Just like this job. I'm tired of being part of the rat race. I quit. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Remember, this is for a grade. This video is sponsored by AT&T.